Hi students, welcome to Easy Chemistry by Patan. And in last class we discussed nitrogen family trends in physical properties. And today I am going to explain trends in chemical properties. Same family, nitrogen family. Family members are nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, that is TBM, and bismuth. If anybody having problem to remember nitrogen family members, a trick I am giving to you to remember easily. Nitrogen, you write Nana Patekar. Nana Patekar. And you know very well, AS Aishwarya. Aishwarya. Nana Patekar, Aishwarya. Sab Bindas. Sab Bindas. This is the trick to remember nitrogen family. How can we address this means? Look at Nana Patekar N, nitrogen, P, phosphorus, Aishwarya, AS, arsenic, ASB, stibbium, Bi, bismuth. So if anybody have the problem to remember 15th group members, you remember this trick. Nana Patekar, Aishwarya, Sab Bindas. Means Nana Patekar, Aishwarya are very happy. Bindas nothing but they are very happy. This is the trick to remember 15th group. Now today we are discussing chemical properties and trends. Trends in chemical properties. First property I am giving here, reaction with hydrogen. With hydrogen, these group elements can form MH3 type hydrides. MH3 type hydrides. Here M nothing but 15th group elements. 15th group elements. See, for example, I am showing here nitrogen react with hydrogen giving rise to NH3. NH3, am I right? NH3 ammonia. Like this, phosphorus can make PH3, arsenic ASH3, next stibbium SbH3, next bismuth BiH3, hydrides. Now these hydrides trends we have to discuss in group. How hydrides trends are going to be changed. Very important. Regularly asking for competitives. First I am discussing about bond energy. Bond energy. How bond energy going to be changed? You know very well, NH3 to BiH3, bond energy going to be decrease due to central atom radius, central atom size or radius increasing. When size increasing, bond length decreasing, bond energy decreasing. Size increasing na, that's why bond energy going to be decreasing, easy to break. The order is NH3 decreasing order, PH3, ASH3, SBH3 and BiH3. Down the group, bond energy going to be decrease. Reason is central atom size going to be increase. As size increase, distance increase, easy to break. Easy to break. Another property I am introducing here, that is thermal stability. Thermal stability. This is the very important trend. Thermal stability. You go for down the group, these hydrides, thermal stability going to be decrease. Thermal stability going to be decrease. Why thermal stability decreasing means due to bond energy decreasing. As bond energy decreasing, stability also decreasing, then easily decompose. Easily decompose. So thermal stability depend on bond energy. Bond energy is less, thermal stability also less. And the order is down the group you going to be right in decreasing order. NH3, PH3, ASH3, SBH3, BiH3. So bond energy decreasing means thermal stability also decreasing. Next, another property we are going to discuss, that is reducing ability. Reducing ability. You know reducing capacity, oxidizing capacity, you learn in your first PUC. How reducing capacity will be affected here means NH3 to BiH3, reducing ability increasing due to bond energy decreasing. Remember, reducing capacity increasing, bond energy decreasing. As bond energy decreasing, they will reduce easily. So bond reducing ability going to be increasing. Increasing order we have to write NH3, PH3, ASH3, SBH3, BiH3. So remember, thermal stability, reducing ability both depend on bond energy. Bond energy, thermal stability directly proportional. Bond energy increasing, thermal stability also increasing. Bond energy decreasing, thermal stability decreasing. Meanwhile here, reducing ability depend on bond energy. These two are inversely proportional. As the bond energy less, they will act as good reducing agent. Clear? That is increasing order. Next, go for another property that is very important, basic strength. Basic strength of hydrides. Basic strength of hydrides. You know very well, down the group, basic strength, or you can write ability, going to be decrease due to reason charge density charge density on central atom, on central atom, charge density on central atom going to be decrease. Size increasing na, so charge density decreasing. As charge density decreasing, basic strength decreasing. You know very well, ammonia is a base with one lone pair. Then PH3, ASH3, SbH3, BiH3. So you have to remember that basic strength depend on charge density. Size more na, down the group. Central atom size increasing, charge density decreasing. Charge density decreasing, basic strength decreasing. Charge density and basic strength are directly proportional. That relation you have to remember. That is about basic strength. So next, another property, that is bond angle. Bond angle. How bond angle going to be changed in hydrides? So bond angle you learn in your chemical bonding already. NH3 to BiH3, bond angle going to be decrease due to reason electronegativity of central atom decreasing. So nitrogen is 3, phosphorus 2.1, arsenic 2, remaining strontium bismuth are 1.9. As electronegativity decreasing central atom, bond angle decreasing. All are having single lone pair only. Single lone pair. So bond angle going to be decrease. NH3 more bond angle than PH3, next ASH3, next SbH3, next BiH3. This is the order. Remember, here all are having one lone pair only. One lone pair. So there is no effect about lone pair. If you need bond angle information, go to my channel. There I made a video on bond angle in detail. You can get clarity. So here the term is electronegativity. Down the group, central atom electronegativity decreasing, bond angle decreasing. Clear? Next, go for here. We will discuss another property, bond length also. You know very well, this is just a small information. Bond length. So you know NH3 to BiH3, bond length going to be increase. Bond length going to be increase due to, why bond length going to be increase? Radius increasing. Radius increasing. Down the group radius increasing na. That's why bond length between central atom and bonded atom is going to be increase. Next, we have melting point. Melting point. Another important property where you have chance to get the question on this melting point. You go for generally down the group, melting point going to be increase. Why? Because molar mass is going to be increased now. Molar mass going to be increase. Molar mass going to be increase. pH3 to, it is going to be increase. Means NH3 is less. So general trend I am giving here, melting point going to be increased. So melting point going to be increased due to molar mass increasing, but NH3 having high melting point. Exception. NH3 having high melting point. Generally, according to group trend, it should be less, but NH3 having high melting point. The reason is in NH3 we have a special type of bonding, that is intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Due to having intermolecular hydrogen bonding, NH3 is exception case. Generally, according to group tendency, it should be less. Now you have to write the order: PH3 less than, ASH3 less than, SbH3 less than NH3. Generally, group tendency NH3 should be less, but here NH3 is more due to having intramolecular hydrogen bonding. This is about melting point. You go for another property we have here, that is boiling point. So boiling point of these hydrides we are going to discuss. Boiling point, BPs. Boiling point. How boiling point will be affected? Down the group, generally boiling point going to be increase. General trend, boiling points are increasing. Boiling points are going to be increased. But here NH3 having high. NH3 having high due to same intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So I am writing the trend here: NH3, PH3, ASH3, SbH3 and BiH3. What is the general trend? We have to increasing order. We have to maintain like this, increasing order. But here ammonia is more. So why ammonia having high melting and boiling point means? It is due to, I told already, due to having intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So remember, ammonia has both melting and boiling points are high when compare other group members, because intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So that is the very important property. Next, another property I am giving to you: volatile nature. Volatile nature. Volatile means easy to evaporate. Volatile means easy to evaporate or evaporate. Generally, in this group, PH3 having high volatile nature than all other compounds. This is the trend. PH3 is easily volatile in nature. Generally, here I not written BiH3. You can write, no problem. Why? Because BiH3 is very difficult to prepare. Easily decompose. Actually, BiH3 preparation is very difficult because it will be easily decomposed. Easily decompose. Next, solubility. Solubility, another important property, solubility of hydrides. NH3 is soluble in water. NH3 is soluble in water. Reason is due to having intermolecular hydrogen bonding, but remaining can't. Remaining not soluble. Only NH3 is soluble in water due to having intramolecular hydrogen bonding. And these are the properties of hydrides. Let me discuss another trend, that is halides. You know very well trends in halides. Halide nothing but react with halogen, and this will react with halogen and form MX3 and MX5 type halides. MX3 and MX5 type halides means trihalides and pentahalides, and their trend we are going to discuss now. Go for MX3 type halides having one lone pair on central atom. That's why they act as Lewis acids. They can donate lone pair, but basic strength going to be decrease. That you have to remember. Trihalides having one lone pair, that's why they act as Lewis acid. Due to act as Lewis acid, their basic strength going to be decrease. So basic strength order I am giving here. Basic strength order of trihalides: NF3, NCl3, decreasing order, and NBr3, and Ni3. So basic strength going to be decrease. Basic strength going to be decrease. NH3, NF3. Next we go for NCl3, NBr3. Next Ni3. This is the basic strength order. Basic strength going to be decrease. Next, nature of trihalides. Generally, MX3 type halides are covalent. Remember, covalent, but BiF3 only ionic. Clear? MX3 type of halides are covalent, but BiF3 is ionic. That is the nature. Next, hybridization. MX3 type halides are having sp3 hybridization with pyramidal shape. pyramidal shape. What type of hybridization is that? sp3 and pyramidal shape. Clear? Now stability. Stability of halides. Stability of halides. See, except NCl3, NBr3, Ni3, these three, remaining all are stable. Except NCl3, NBr3, they are remaining stable. Why these three are exception means these are having explosive nature, easily decomposed. These three are easily decomposed. When they are easily decomposed, not stable. Except NCl3, NBr3, Ni3, remaining all are stable. Clear? Moreover, size difference also we can discuss here. Large difference between size of NX, nitrogen and halogen size, large difference is there. That's why these are easily decomposing, these three, remaining all are stable. Means here weak NX bond, due to weak NX bond, these are going to be easily decomposed. That is the stability. Next, acidic strength. You know very well, these are Lewis acids because lone pair donor. You know ammonia, NCl3. See, this is NCl3. One lone pair is there. This lone pair can donate. So these are Lewis acids. And acidic strength giving here PCl3, AsCl3 and SbCl3. These three I am taking here. So acidic strength going to be decrease among these three. Means lone pair donation capacity going to be decrease. Lone pair donation going to be decrease. Lone pair donation capacity going to be decrease. Next, pentahalides. So we have to discuss pentahalide nature. You know, pentahalides are forming MX5. This stability down the group going to be decrease due to atomic size and atomic number and mass number increasing. Down the group atomic number and mass increasing now. When atomic number and mass increasing, stability going to be decreasing. So that is the stability. And these are act as Lewis acids. They are act as Lewis acids because having vacant d orbital. Pentahalides having vacant d orbital. Due to having vacant d orbital act as Lewis acids. And the hybridization in pentahalides is sp3d and shape is trigonal bipyramidal. Trigonal bipyramidal. Trigonal bipyramidal. So that much you have to remember. Next, we have another important type of compounds in fifth group, that is nitrogen family. Nitrogen family, that is oxides. That is oxides. So here we discussed that hydride properties. Next, halide properties. Halide properties. Clear? Now we are discussing about oxide properties. Oxide properties. See here I am explaining oxide properties. Here oxide properties in very easy manner to remember. What are oxides? What are oxides? You know very well, when these group elements react with oxygen, gives MO type, M2O type, MO2 type, M2O3 type, M2O5 type, M2O4 type. Like these oxides they will form. Number of oxides can be formed. Number of oxides. Especially nitrogen in this family can form different oxides. NO, N2O, NO2, N2O3, N2O4, N2O5 types of oxide it will form. So let me discuss the trends. I am giving first here acidic strength. Very important, acidic strength of oxides. Acidic strength of oxides. Very easy to remember. Acidic strength directly proportional to electronegativity. Acidic strength directly proportional to electronegativity. Electronegativity is more, acidic strength is more. Next, acidic strength depending on oxidation number. Acidic strength directly proportional to oxidation state. More the oxidation state of central atom, more will be the acidic. Clear? Now first I am going to discuss first one property, electronegativity. Now here I am taking N2O5, P2O5, AS2O5, Sb2O5, Bi2O5. These are the pentaoxides. Here nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Down the group, electronegativity decreasing. Electronegativity decreasing means acidic strength going to be decrease. Clear? Very simple way. Go for another one. This is acidic strength order. Acidic strength decreasing. I am taking trioxides. N2O3, P2O3, AS2O3, Sb2O3, Bi2O3. Acidic strength going to be decreased due to electronegativity of the central atom going to be decrease. Clear? Now, the second property I am giving here, oxidation number. Oxidation number of directly proportional. N2O5, N2O4, N2O3, NO, N2O. These are the given oxides, and they are asking acidic strength. All are nitrogens, no? All are having same electronegativity. Then oxidation number. You calculate here oxidation number of nitrogen plus 5, here plus 4, here plus 3, here plus 2, here plus 1. So electronegativity decreasing, oxidation number decreasing. Oxidation number decreasing means acidic strength going to be decreasing. Am I right? Acidic strength going to be decreasing. This is the order. So acidic strength decreasing based on oxidation state, and this is based on electronegativity. So electronegativity directly proportional, oxidation number directly proportional. And here one thing you have to remember, that the main property NO and N2O are completely neutral oxides. Remember, they can't show any acidic nature or basic nature. Very important. NO and N2O can't show any acidic or basic strength. This is about acidic strength of food. Another property given in our syllabus, magnetic nature. Magnetic nature. Magnetic nature means a diapara. See here, I am giving N2O, NO, and few are N2O3, N2O3, NO2, NO2. You take N2O4 and you take N2O5. These are oxides I took. Now we have to discuss oxides magnetic nature. See here, their oxidation number +1, +2, +3, +4. This is also +4. This is +5. +5. Clear? Oxidation number I given. Oxidation number increasing, acidic strength going to be increased. Now nature, magnetic nature. We learned that all paired electrons are there, dia, unpaired are there, para, even number and odd number. Even number and odd number. This you know very well. Neutral nature based on acidic strength, and this is diamagnetic. And this is NO also neutral. NO also neutral, I told already. This is paramagnetic nature. And remaining all are acidic, you know very well. This is acidic, and this is having diamagnetic nature. And this is acidic. This is acidic NO2, no doubt. This is also paramagnetic. And this is acidic, no doubt. This is having diamagnetic. And this is strongly acidic, you know very well. And this is also dia. So you remember easily, only two we have paramagnetic. Only two. See here. Para we have only two. This is para, this is para, and this is para. Means NO2, NO. NO and NO2 only paramagnetic in nature. Remaining all are diamagnetic. That you learn in your chemical bonding. All are even number electrons are there, dia, odd number is there, that you have to go for MOT. So no need to write always MOT, just you remember NO and NO2, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide are paramagnetic, remaining all are diamagnetic. These are the trends which we have in our chemistry, that is in 15th group: oxides, halides, and especially hydrates. Hydrates are very important. Most of the properties we discussed here, hydrates only. Thermal stability, reducing ability, bond energy, basic strength, bond angle, bond length, melting point, boiling point, acidic nature, basic nature, these all we learn here. So if you still need anything, make a comment and we'll prepare accordingly. Thank you.